Campese Ma'afu, how do we find you here at Franklin's Gardens? How have you arrived here at the Saints?
Just after a good World Cup, I was approached by the Saints and given this good opportunity to progress my career, and yeah.
It's playing rugby in the East Midlands isn't anything new to you. You spent 2 years at Nottingham, played for Fiji here in the World Cup as well. You know, what do you think about the area as a rugby area?
Oh yeah, definitely beautiful area. Northampton, great club to be a part of it. During my time in Nottingham, Celeste was with older brother Celeste was with Northampton. I was at quite a lot of the home games. So great atmosphere out here. They have a lot to offer. So beautiful place.
Did that play a massive part in you actually when the offer came through from Saints and you deciding to come here?
Oh yes, definitely. Celeste gave me a rundown of the place. Obviously, he really enjoyed his time here. It's a highlight of his career, and he said it's a great place to excel for myself moving forward. So yeah, it made it all more reason to give the nod.
Having been a supporter of a family member who's playing a shirt, you know, what's it like for you being in the crowd here at Franklin's Gardens?
Oh, it was a great atmosphere there. All the home games that I came to, packed, sold out, and it was just great to be amongst it, and nice compact too. So the crowd's great, and the fans are great, and all my team's very entertaining. So keeps everyone on their feet.
Yeah, we were just walking up by the side of the pitch, and it's the first time you'd seen the Barwell stand. So has that impressed you even more? Yeah,
yes, it actually has. Eyes are wide open when I seen it. It looks real good. Yeah.
Just talk about your time at Nottingham in the Championship. How was that for you?
Oh yes, it was good. Coming from the Pro 12, it's quite a physical level of rugby they play in the Championship. Quite straightforward. Great experience. And
what are you hoping to use in terms of bringing that experience into the Aviva Premiership? You know, you look at Paul Hill, who's now with England. You'd have played against him when he was at Leeds, probably. Yep. You know, to see somebody take the step up into the Aviva Premiership, you know, do you use that as a bit of inspiration?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think for me personally, playing in the Premiership was a goal from when I made the move over here to Northern Hemisphere. Now that I've been blessed with the opportunity from the Saints, I think it's something I really want to excel in and do my best in the Saints jersey, and hopefully, you know, leave the jersey in a good place as it was beforehand.
Stiff competition for that #1 shirt. Excited by that, especially from the Waller brothers?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've watched the Wallers brothers over the years, and they're both very quality loose heads. Alex is he's international level. He's definitely a good player. Yeah, but it's a good competition. It's good to play under beside a good bunch of boys. So.
What are the expectations for yourself in terms of coming here? You know, as I said, you'll know from your previous time sitting in the stands and having your brother play here as well, the standards that are set by the club. You know, what are your expectations?
Well, seeing it all unfold on the field, they do set a high standard here, and I think the expectations for an individual such like myself or anyone else amongst the team, I think the expectations are high to perform well in consistency at set piece and around the field. So yeah, no.
You played quite a few times for Fiji, but your brother played for Australia, and your younger brother plays for Tonga. How does that all work about?
Mum and Dad met in Australia. Well, Dad was on tour. Mum was in uni in Australia, and my mum's a Fijian. My father's a full-blood Tongan, and me and my brothers were all born and raised in Australia. So,
is there any not conflict, banter between you all in terms of you know, representing who, and especially who gets the bragging rights around the dinner table when you go and see Mum and Dad?
Definitely, it's definitely Celeste always gets the bragging rights. Seeing Australia is one of the best teams in the world. We debuted against each other, and they got the better hand of us. So yeah, it was a whopping big score at home. But yeah, he always gets the bragging rights.
What was that like playing against your brother at international level, though?
Well, for me, it's a privilege. As Celeste is one of my biggest influences in my career. I look up to him quite a bit, and he helps out. He helps me out a lot with my rugby as well. Playing against him was quite tough, but at the end of the day, we both knew we had a job to do for representing our nation. So yeah, it's great.
And you look at the World Cup. You're part of Fiji's squad in the Rugby World Cup here recently, playing in front of a record crowd at Stadium MK. How was that for you?
It was breathtaking. Second World Cup in front of a sold-out stadium. The fans are always great here in England. It was an honour, and it was a privilege. Yeah.
And finally, tell us something that you might not have told anybody. Just ignore the camera here. So use it as a bit of a confession if you want. Have you got any hidden talents, or is there a secret that you want to let the world know?
I love a bit of karaoke. I love to sing. So get a few beers, and then you can't stop me singing. That's for sure.
Any particular favourites?
A lot of Bob Marley. Hits. I like my reggae.
Do you play the guitar to go along with that, though?
Bit of guitar, bit of drums, bit of dancing as well. My wife will tell you I'm the best dancer around. So,
what would you say, though? If your wife says you're a great dancer, how would you rate yourself?
I'm average, man. I'm definitely average.